and welcome to the Bachelor in Paradise Season 5, Episode 1. I have missed some Bachelor in Paradise seasons, that's for sure. I did not see last year. I don't think I saw the year before. I was a bigger fan of Bachelor Pad, that's for sure. But here we are, and we're gonna talk about this show. So we start off, and hold up. Listen to this.
It's why men and women from around the world want to be on The Bachelor.
This is why men and women from around the world want to be on The Bachelor. To be on The Bachelor in Paradise. They just exposed their own show. I'm gonna go on The Bachelor because I am looking for love with The Bachelor. Nope, that's not why I'm going on the show. I'm going on the show to hopefully make it far enough for people to like me and to be able to be on Bachelor in Paradise. That's the real reason that we go on the show. Exposed!
On the most caliente season of Bachelor in Paradise ever.
Caliente. So they have this like theme song thing, and I actually really like it. I hope it's a thing every week. Here's just a little snippet of it.
Almost paradise. How could we?
It's like this whole like 90s stupid intro theme song thing, and I'm living for it. I'm living for it. What did I just say? Living for it? I'm living for not this at all. And then we get introduced to who all is going to be on this season. So we have Kendall, that taxidermy chick from Ari's season. Kenny, who I don't know, I didn't see Rachel's season. I missed Rachel and Nick's season, so I'm kind of confused on some of these people here. Then we have Kevin from Canada Bachelor and Bachelor Winter Games. You know, he had a little thing with Ashley, and then, you know, now she's engaged to Jared, and he spills some major tea here on your girl Ashley.
Jared flips the switch and now he wants to be with her. I did try to make it work, but if you kiss another guy while you're dating someone else, it's cheating in my book.
Okay. Oh, okay, Ashley. Then we have Crystal. We all know how I feel about Crystal. I feel about Crystal how everyone else in the world feels about Crystal. And then Chris from Becca's season, who I also cannot stand. And then David, again, someone I can't stand from Becca's season. But we learned something about David, something that I'm not actually surprised about.
Unfortunately, I can't marry my mom.
I knew it. I knew there was something about David, and now I see. And then, of course, we have Jordan. We love Jordan. Jordan's great. Annalise, you know, bumper car trauma girl from Ari's season. Interesting, yeah, but okay. Bibiana, who I like Bibiana. She's cool. She's a little crazy, a little cool, a little crazy. She was on the Winter Games and on Ari's season. Wills, who I will say has shown more personality in his intro clip than he showed in the entire season of Becca's last season. Then we have Tia, who all of a sudden is lying about where she's from.
I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Now all of a sudden she thinks she can just say I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, as if it wasn't such a big deal that she was from Wiener, Arkansas before. I get it. Maybe you live there now, but you literally would not stop talking about Wiener before, and now all of a sudden it's Little Rock? Get your story straight, girl. Get your story straight. And then we have Eric, who I don't know. He is from Rachel's season. Again, I didn't watch Rachel's season. And he was also on Winter Games. I knew he looked kind of familiar. I looked it up, and he was on Winter Games. Probably for like a second. I don't even remember. Bibiana, she's got some jokes, as always.
It's the most action my uterus has had in a while, so I am ready for paradise.
I don't know what that means. What?
I don't think Chris got it. It's a really bumpy road to actually get to this house. No, it's not a good joke.
It's a great joke.
Not a good one. I'm waiting for the hoo-ha to whisper. This one is a good one.
Bibiana cannot stop talking about her vagina, apparently, so there's that. And then we have Grocery Store Joe. He was on episode 1 of Becca's season, and then he left. I remember I said he looked like a mix between Joe Rogan and Fred Savage. So you can bet that I'm going to be calling him Fred Savage this whole time. Then there's Wells. I remember him from before. I don't remember what season he was on, but I definitely know him. He's the bartender. Again, I didn't see last season, but apparently he was there last season. I don't know. That's what I caught on from this. but I don't know how him of all people became the bartender, but okay. And then we have Chelsea from Ari's season, you know, the mother. John from Becca's season, you know, the creator of Venmo. Nisha from Ari's season, I will 100% say I do not remember her at all. Angela, apparently from Nick's season. I have no idea who she is, and same thing with Astrid. Never heard of either of them in my life. So Jordan's already there, and David arrives, and it's like, uh-oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen between these kids? And literally David just comes up, shakes his hand, says good to see you, and walks away.
He came over super awkwardly all the way across the beach, and he's like, hey Jordan, it's good to see you. Whatever. Cheers to you being a bitch again, David, because I'm sure it's gonna happen.
Chris Harrison comes up, explains that if you do not get a rose at the end of each week, you are going home, and that new people will be rotating in. So basically the entire episode is about Tia. She is really upset because David comes in and says he's the last person, and she's like, well, what about Colton? Is Colton not gonna be here? The reason I'm here is because of Colton. Like, I just want to see Colton. I can't stop thinking about Colton. And she tells literally everybody about Colton and how much she just wants to see Colton. We get it. Colton, you like him. We get it. And so, of course, Tia gets the first date card. Considering Colton isn't there, of course, producers are like, hey, we have an idea. We're going to screw with this girl's mind, play a little trick on her. We're not going to bring Colton in yet. We are going to keep him away, give her a date, make her go on a date and start liking someone else, and then tomorrow we're just gonna bring Colton in and see what happens, because the producers don't care about them. They just don't care about the messing with their emotions. It's what they live for, because it creates drama in a TV show. So if you think the producers care about you, they freaking don't. But I mean, you sign up to go on the show. So Tia ends up asking Chris on a date, which I want to throw up because I don't like Chris. Tia's cool, Chris is ugh. So while this is happening, Kendall and Joe start hanging out, and they end up kissing. And it is the first kiss of the season that we're made aware of. And then Crystal and Kevin hang out, and they kiss. And then Nick and Chelsea hang out. They don't kiss, but he calls her a snack. And then it shows, is that like, it's like Annalise and someone else, but I can't see who. It never exactly says, but they're kissing. And I don't know who it is. And then Chris and Tia kiss on their date. So everyone's just kissing everyone. It's kind of crazy. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Mr. Colton arrives. Who saw that coming? Literally nobody, right? And what are his bangs doing? I don't support that. I don't know what that is. So of course, Colton gets some kind of upper hand. I don't know how he is so special, but he gets a date card. Actually, I do know why he's so special, to get his own date card and come in a day late so they could mess with Tia's mind yet again. And it looks like Colton's trying to give Blake a run for his money with all this sweat dripping off his body. So Colton comes in and he starts to talk to everyone, pulls every girl aside except for Tia to talk to them and to get to know them, to see like, oh, who should I take on my date? Who should I take? I don't know. And then Chris is really worried that he's gonna take Tia.
Hell yeah.
I've got 50 cents that says he doesn't.
Jordan's got 50 cents that says he doesn't. That was a good line. And then all of a sudden, after talking to every single girl on the beach except for Tia, he goes up to Tia and says, hey, do you want to go on this date with me? And so they end up going on the date together.
Colton showing up is Chris's personal Vietnam. So we got Chris here, you know, his helmet's kind of like loose and it's not strapped in, and you know, all of a sudden you hear this, you know, Apache just, and here comes Captain America with a shield just coming at this guy. He's like, and there's rice flying everywhere. There's like kids like, get out of the way.
I don't know. I have no idea what just happened. So everyone's talking about how sketchy it was, how Colton showed up. And I'm kind of agreeing with, I think it was Astrid who says it's not okay for him to just go around, talk to every single other girl on the beach to mess with Tia's mind, and then be like, hey Tia, let's go on the date. Like, I was gonna pick you anyway, obviously. I just wanted to make you sweat, which obviously that's not what a good person would do. But that's what he did, and that's stupid. Jordan and Chris are talking about why Tia's definitely gonna pick Chris over Colton.
Things that you have going for you. You're not a virgin. She picked you. You've got great hair product. he doesn't really have enough hair to use hair product.
Wow.
So
I didn't think of it like that.
Man, that's logic right there. So Tia and Colton are on their date and they end up kissing as well. So far Tia has kissed 2 people and this show is just already getting crazy. Already, whoopee. So this whole time Chris, Jordan, and Nick are all talking about how they don't like Colton and how he just like swooped in on Tia when Chris liked him and all this stuff, and they're just like, they're not happy. They're freaking out the whole time. And then whenever they get back from their date, Colton and Tia, Colton tries to walk over to them and Chris is like, hey, let me talk to you, and pulls him aside. So, and that's where the episode cuts off. So we don't even know what's gonna happen. They're trying to leave us on some kind of cliffhanger that we actually don't care about because honestly I feel like the whole conversation is just gonna be like, hey, just so you know, I went on a date with Tia last night. I really liked her, and I know you went with her on a date today, and I'm sure you like her, and I just want to make sure like we're okay and like we're good, that we're fighting for the same girl right now. That's the first episode. I mean, some parts were funny, some parts were like, this is annoying, I'm really bored. It was literally the Tia show. Episode 1 is the Tia show. So if you haven't watched it, that's literally all that happens. Just everything revolves around Tia, which it's whatever, like she's cool, like I said, but like, is this what the whole show's gonna be? Tia and Colton, is that the whole, I don't know. We'll see, we'll find out. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, then okay. Sorry for the fact that I didn't try today. I couldn't care less. I mean, I don't care if you care at all, but I didn't feel like putting on my makeup at 7 p.m. like I usually do for these videos. So, this is how I look today, and you're just gonna have to get over it. So, there's that. Alrighty. Okay, so I will see you next week with episode 2 and 3 because they have 2 episodes a week. And so we will have 2 videos a week. You can guarantee that will happen. Okay, thank you and goodbye. Did I say cheese or G's? I don't even know. At least I bathed my hair in dry shampoo and put it in a ponytail. That's like the most effort I did today. I'm wearing the same pants I wore yesterday. I wore the shirt yesterday too. I'm a mess. Alright, thanks and goodbye.